everyone, so I thought you'd like to join me in my studio today and we would have a go at drawing along together a picture of the enormous Crocodile by Quentin Blake, and he's got a very particular style. Right, so the first thing we need to do is to decide what it is that we're going to use to draw with. When you flick through and have a look at some of Quentin Blake's drawings, you'll see that he uses watercolour as the colour in the background. So he paints over the top of his pen and ink drawings, which means that he needs to use a permanent pen for his drawings. So you could today either use a Sharpie, that's a permanent marker. This one's quite thick. You could use a biro, so just any normal biro will do. You could use another permanent ink pen, or this one I'm using today is a quill pen for an actual ink, and you can see if I splay, I don't know if you can see that, I can splay, it's like a, this is a nib pen, which is going to make the similar marks that Quentin Blake uses on his drawings, and that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to get rid of these, that to one side. Because I'm using a quill pen and some ink, you could also use a fountain pen if you've got a permanent fountain pen, so one that when you add water to it, it's not going to smudge. I've just got, rather than blotting paper, I've got a blotting cloth at the moment. This is an old rag. But again, if you're using a biro or if you're using a Sharpie, you don't need that. It won't smudge when you put it on. Okay, now the first thing we need to know about Quentin Blake is that generally he always starts with the eyes, and we can tell exactly what a character is thinking by looking at their eyes and their positioning of their eyebrows in particular. I'm going to turn to this page of our enormous crocodile. I'm going to see, and you can actually see on here that he's drawn in the eyebrows, or a frown if you like, so some angry eyes. And we're going to start that now. Feel free to pause the video at any point you like so that you can draw along with me. Here we go. Okay, so step one, angry eyes. I'm going to put these in the middle of my page. I'm going to slant them slightly. Here we go, our angry eyes. And he's looking, just one dot, he's looking over this way. And because he's angry, we're going to put in this line here. I'm going to put in his enormous teeth. Oh, some more ink on there. Enormous snout. Here we go, that's part of it. I'm going to bring in sort of smile down here, as if to say, yes, I am going to have a really big, tasty child. There we go. See, the brilliant thing here is that an ink pen will also splatter, and that's okay. That's all part of it. But if you're using a biro, then that won't happen. Or a Sharpie, indeed. Or any other ink pen. Here we go. It's really pointy. It's so horrible. I might even just kind of miss her through a few. What I want to show is that when he's eating, he's going to be tearing through this child. Oh, so scary. Okay, here we go. His teeth are a little bit winky wonky. There we go. Okay. Next onto his knobbly head. So I'm going to draw some knobbly bits here. Nobble, nobble, nobble. Okay. across. Okay. Next, I'm going to get onto his body here. We're going to put some legs down, I think. So let's see. Let's do coming out over here. This big leg. I'm not really sure how many toes, claws crocodiles have, but I think it doesn't really matter too much at the moment. But what does matter is that I'm going to stick some claws and big fingernails onto the end of it. Okie dokie. And this one here. We'll do the same here. Tummy all the way through because he's a big fat crocodile. And I'm going to draw his feet on in this one as well. No, you can't really see them. The other one. Drawing. Over here in the book you can't see what he looks like in the full at the moment. In fact, I think I may have got him going off the page here. Okay, so now we're going to get onto his bumpy, coming all the way across the back down here. So we're going to go. I'm going to put in some more little bumps as we go to show that the texture of his skin is all lumpy bumpy. Now this croc looks like he is ready to go and hunt down some children. Oh, do you know what? Before we do go on to adding colour, actually there's one more bit that I want to do. If you've been following the Rob Biddulph Draw a Day or Draw with Rob videos, then you'll know he always says to add a bit of something at the bottom, so add some shadow or add something so that you know that the enormous crocodile isn't just floating in the air. So let's put some mud behind him, I think. I'm not going to have him in the water because we drew his feet here. So I'm going to have some squelchy. Squelchy mud. I'm just going to show that it's all like puddly. Some rocks. Branches maybe. We have something coming down. Yeah. And draw some flowers. Way, but it's not matter. Some leaves on as well. Okay, it's my spiky tree. Okie dokie. Right. Now I'm going to speed up the video as I paint. Feel free to either paint along or use your own colours and be super imaginative.
hope you had as much fun as I did, and I look forward to seeing your pictures on Class Dojo.